Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of The Legend of Heroes Trails into Reverie, running on PlayStation 5. Makes me think that there could be trouble brewing in the catacombs of the museum I curate yet again. I can't deny that it's possible given what's happened before, a door to another realm appearing and all. Hope you all will be careful if you're planning to go down there. Well, I actually don't have a choice. I mean, I have to go down there. Unlock the door to their basement. Unlock. Okay, that's like a separate little screen. Are you sure you want to unlock it? Okay, I mean, I have time to look around. I have time. What are you talking about, man? All right.
Ready.
My word. Real accurate info there. Four Eyes. Didn't she say she couldn't find any monsters? That just means the situation has gotten worse since Dorothy checked. And I don't think these are your average kind of monsters. I've seen this type of creature in the past. An evil fairy, undoubtedly a type of demon. Huh, just as we expected then. I don't know if it's because of them, but I feel a chill in my skin. That just speaks to how powerful these spiritual presence is here. Somehow, though, I don't think these demons are the only reason for this. Let's keep our guards up and take care of these things.
Now, bring it on.
Oh, nice.
I'll fight.
Let's go. Arcus activate.
My turn. Charging.
Oh, and they can put you to sleep. Oh, that's great. Like I said, man, the Cold Steel crew is just cursed.
Arcus activate. Sure.
They will always get the freaking worst debuffs. I swear.
Come on, let's have a... I ain't done with you. Julio? Sweet dreams. Got no time to waste.
Combat situation resolved. Yeah, not because of your help. Looks like there's still more. It could be that they'll just keep coming endlessly. And that spiritual presence is as strong as ever. Whatever, they're all small fry to me. But I suppose your little sis ain't too bad, Schwarzer. Beautiful fencing, powerful arts, and precise support. There's no way you learned all that at St. Australia. Correct, I belong to no club either. In my case, the rapier skills Father taught me served as the basis for my fighting technique. And when I was younger, Rean tutored me as well. I see. You said as much at the dojo earlier, but you grew up in the perfect environment. She even took lessons from Master Kafai with me before. And then on top of that, she's been trained by the Stormwatcher too. Honestly, you could describe Elise's style as entirely unique to her. Please, you exaggerate. Damn, you ain't Schwarzer's little sis for nothing. Is this the voice Dorothy mentioned? It's coming from deeper within. Oh, not much deeper. It's totally different from before. Is this an apparition? I swear I just saw something resembling Lorimer grass for a second. This presence is immense. This thing's completely different than what we've fought so far. A hostile spiritual being. It's my first time seeing one like this. It's like the deep-seated grudge of a sorcerer from the Dark Ages made manifest. Either way, it's clear this thing is the source of our problems. Then we just gotta whoop its ass. Easy. Class 7 impresses as always. I must be careful not to hold you all back. We've got 4 on our side, the absolute bare minimum. Looks like the enemy doesn't plan on leaving. If we want to be absolutely sure we can beat it, we should probably fight it with everyone together. Yeah, I suppose, huh?
Wipe them out. It's my turn. Numbers up.
I shall go. Here I go.
I'm up. Not on my watch.
A counter. Here. I'll assist. That's enough.
Me down a peg.
I shall go.
Oh, okay. She's not the one that is.
Battle complete. Let's continue.
Time out, guys.
Beginning suppression.
Ha! Now! It's mine!
My turn. Here I go.
This'll be fun. Not on my watch!
Look at that. Sleep, 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 sleep.
Arcus activate. I'm ready. There! Yeah!
It's my turn!
Oh, am I paralyzed? Oh, okay.
Yeah!
My turn. I'm ready.
You too? Yeah, same thing.
There!
Sure. Let's go.
And they keep missing. God. These freaking suck. I hate this crew so much.
Useless. I'm ready.
Okay, well, we'll have to play a third of the game with these idiots.
There! My turn. Arcus activate. I'm ready. Yeah! Engaging.
And super early in the game, I don't have like a bunch of accessories that prevent stuff like this.
Let's go.
I'll fight. Arcus activate.
It's my turn. Ha! That's the power of the 8 lead. Ha!
I don't know why it's such a long fade to black.
Ha! Everyone ready? Arcus, activate!
Nothing strong against them.
I'm up! Arcus, activate!
I shall go. Arcus, activate.
See if they all fall asleep before they can cast a single spell.
Do it! Yeah!
Yeah!
More enemies. This'll be fun. Arcus, activate!
Here I go.
Let's go!
I shall go. Arcus, activate. I'll save you. Yeah! Engaging. Charging. Here I go.
Thanks.
I'll support you so much.
I'm up! Arcus, activate! This'll be fun.
Oh, am I silenced? Oh, okay, well.
Yeah!
Can't hit the broadside of a barn. It's something that's right next to me and I can't hit it.
Do it!
Like I said, the Cold Steel crew is
That's the power
just suck.
of 8 leaves.
I'd like to request medical attention.
Ha! Ha!
Oh, they don't have enough health for one fight. I have to go back and heal every single time. Subdue. Let's get rid of this thing. Here we go, everyone. Roger that.
This one's strong. Be careful.
Yeah, I'm sure it is very strong.
Here I come. Prepare. There! Fragrant garden!
Let's go. Eternally flowing. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. Breaking
Numbers up.
guard.
Time to paint this town.
Gotcha.
Not a bad.
It's the last call. Sinners,
Engaging.
revelry.
Now. Transform! What? Launch! Open fire! Beginning extermination. Ha! Here I go.
Let's go. Arcus, activate.
Thanks.
I'll support you so much.
Sure.
Ha! Yeah. Everyone, go. Go.
Understood.
Do it. Yeah.
I shall go. Arcus active. I'm ready.
It's my turn.
Thanks.
I'll support you so much. Yeah.
Two?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Two?
I'm ready.
It's a week and I get two?
Arcus activate.
This'll be fun.
Give me a break.
Ah!
I shall go. Arcus activate.
I'm up.
Thank you.
Not on my watch!
Forgive me. Rean. My turn. Ah, thank you so much.
Sure. Ha! Let's go!
Am I doing any damage? Not really. Oh, better than 2 damage.
I shall go. I've got you.
Thanks,
So
thanks.
I'm here. I'm ready. No! Let's go, Altina! Understand. I'll counter!
Let's go! Ha! This'll be fun! It's down! Got him!
Here I go.
Thanks.
It's my turn! Ha! It's down! It's mine!
Engaging.
Sure.
Here I go. I'm so proud of what we've done.
Good work, everyone. I'm glad things worked out. It feels like the atmosphere around here is calming down. Then the apparition was the source of the problems down here. That seems like a safe conclusion. I imagine the rest of the monsters will leave as time goes on.
You know, I may have underestimated your skills, Elise. You've gotten so strong. Stronger than I ever could have imagined.
Well, actually, you're the only party member that died.
As your big brother, I'll always be fussing over you at least a little. But now I know I can absolutely trust you to have my back.
You mean it?
Not really.
I'm so happy to hear you say that.
A waste of revive on you. Pretty candid of you there, Schwarzer. That just goes to show how much Elise's resolve got through to him. Now then, we've cleared up the cause of that creepy voice. Let's head back up and let Dorothy know what happened here. I never expected something like that to appear down there. Thank you so much, Rean. Don't mention it. We're glad we can help. I still wonder what could have caused a spiritual being like that to appear. That's a good question. I know strange monsters and devils appeared across the Empire during the last 2 wars, but why now of all times? And there's just not this incident, and there's not just this incident. A magic knight appeared in Ymir recently as well. We still don't know what caused it. I'm convinced that something is happening just below Erebonia's surface again, at least. Great. Can't this country take a vacation from all the crazy supernatural crap for once? It was not like those otherworldly devils that appeared during the Great Twilight. I recall one of the ones we fought that last day, all attempting to absorb large amounts of power. In fact, their appearances may have had something to do with the holy beast of Earth. What's happening now is likely caused by something much different, but it's hard to ignore how similar the outcomes are. In any case, we don't have enough information to draw a conclusion as things stand. We should continue focusing on the investigation in front of us like we have been. Oh, would you take this? Consider it a token of gratitude. We won't be needing to compensate the guild thanks to your help after all. Hopefully it will prove useful during your investigation. Thanks, Dorothy. We appreciate it. And before you go, could I interest you in a few copies of the new book I mentioned earlier? It's the 3rd volume of the romance series I've poured my blood, sweat, and tears into, Love Song in the Autumn Rain. What temptations await that pair of young men after overcoming so many trials? I'd go on, but saying more would be spoilers. Well, we wouldn't want that to happen now, would we? And besides, I'd rather support you by purchasing it for myself at a bookstore. You make a good point. In that case, I'll be looking forward to hearing your thoughts when you buy it for yourself and give it a read. Especially you, Ash. Oh, hell no. I expect Ash's spiciest essay to date. HP increased by 5, and they didn't even heal me, so thanks a lot, guys. Oh my god. We have time to look around. We don't? How can we not have time to look around? We just beat the monsters here. Whatever, Rean. That's why you and your games suck. Mater Park.
No.
I thought this would be a relaxing spot to take a break, but I had no idea I'd be treated to a concert. And they're really good. I wonder if the others with Elliot Craig are also professionals.
Mater Park is a popular spot to relax and unwind.
Don't I know it? Taking some good-ass naps here. Oh, and there he is.
His music is always so beautiful.
Finding him sure didn't take long, huh?
Got fresh squeezed juice for 1,000. Yeah, no, that juice cannot be that good.
For how tranquil this place
What's
usually
with the
is.
economy in this game?
I can't help but always think of when the ILF made a mess of it.
I remember being terrified when the princess and I were kidnapped at the time, but it feels like more a distant memory now. Every story I hear about you reminds me how strong a person you truly are.
The crowd over there just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Leading up to the war, I was too busy looking after my grandson and a degree of other woes to tend to the plants. I didn't like the look of the red weeds, and I found when I gave them a quick look after the war broke out. No matter how many times I pulled them, they kept growing back, frightful enough that I up and moved the flower bed. I planted those seedlings with my son. I don't want anything to keep him from growing. Could he mean pleroma grass? This old geezer's lucky he's not the one being planted 6 feet under. I didn't think it was red. I thought it was like all blue and glowy. Ooh, well, that dude had a flat face. I don't know if we could have given a better performance. It may have been our best one yet. Oh, but there's always room for improvement. Elliot Craig.
I think I'm with them on this one. It's not often our ensemble comes together this perfectly.
You got me there. I don't think we had a single note out of sync, did we? Nope, we were all feeling it to the point where it felt natural to play as one. I think you two were so into it that you forgot we had an audience. Not sure I should be proud of losing myself like that, but when it's just you and the music, there's no better feeling in the world. Well, I'll give you a pass. I'll give you all a pass this time. As long as our audience was happy, then that's all that really matters. And they were very happy. Look how flat that guy's face is. You know, we wouldn't be having moments like these at all if not for you two. Yeah, if you hadn't shown up when you did. The experience gave me a real wake-up call on just how much power music can have. And it's up to us to decide how to use that power, be it for good or ill. I regret what we decided last year. I can't believe we tried to take such a beautiful thing and twist it to inspire a war. What were we thinking? Whatever it was, it's in the past now. Exactly. You're back to your old selves now, right? Good thing too, because today you wouldn't have gone nearly as well without... good thing too, because today wouldn't have gone nearly as well without you. Yeah, I could never dream of being how I was. Now we can take what we learned to focus on bettering both ourselves and the world as musicians. Make it all sound like you'll be flying circles around me if I don't pick up the slack. Then we'll just have to keep up the pace. Oops, got sidetracked. Spotted a few familiar faces among the audience and meant to say hello sooner. Oh yeah, you're friends from Thor's, right? We should say hello together. Yeah, let's go.
Sorry for making you wait, but I'm glad you stuck around for the show. What'd you think? No need to be polite. Tell us how you really did.
I thought it was brilliant. You were in perfect harmony with one another.
I was genuinely speechless.
Yeah, almost hurts that I wasn't able to catch the start of it.
I'll take that.
We thought we did well too, but it's nice hearing it wasn't just in our heads. Sorry if it feels like we dragged you over our way. Is this the first time you've seen each other as a whole? Oh no, we had a class reunion not too long ago. We just haven't had a chance to play it together in ages. You couldn't pass it up with all of us being in Heimdallr now. The Rivelt company started up a small orchestra and I couldn't resist applying since I used to work there. Then Ron and Morris joined it too, so here we are. Huh, I didn't know they started one. Imagine you'd have to be top-notch to be accepted. Yeah, it wasn't easy getting accepted, let me tell you. But hey, we can't let Elliot show us up all the time, so it was worth the hustle. Makes sense. I'm just glad you found a way to keep playing music that makes you happy. And the thing that makes me happy is the four of us going on tour together in the future. So I hope we can. Really? Consider my bag's already packed. Did you guys just forget what we were talking about? Elliot can do what he likes, but we have to work around the orchestra's schedule. I'm sure we can figure something out, though. By the way, I wasn't expecting to see Elise with you. How are you? I'm doing well, thank you. Your classes are sorely missed. I haven't done that many, but that's still nice of you to say. What, you're a teacher? I think the girl mentioned that to me, come to think of it. You're a music lecturer at St. Austria, correct? Provisional, but yeah. I'm still learning the ropes to showing the ropes, but it's been a lot of fun so far. I can't believe you get to instruct at an all-ages girls' school, too. Elliot always manages to luck out in life, huh? I wish I could lecture at St. Austria just once would be enough. I hope you all never will if you think he's lucking out. Oh, is it that time? We should probably get going. Rivelt wants us to start rehearsing at the flagship store. Yeah, we'll see you guys around. Have fun with the rest of your time in Heimdallr. I'll make sure they do. Hope rehearsals go well. See you later. Well, I guess it's time we got started. I've managed to gather some useful information. That was fast. Where from? I spoke to a few fans and hit up some connections at the Music Academy. It seems Imperial Army soldiers have been spotted in a town a lot more than usual these days. And whatever they're meeting up here for, it's not on the docket. That is suspicious. I called Dad to see if he knew anything about it, but no luck there. Sounds like the prince's disappearance is top secret even when you go pretty high up. I got the feeling he knew something, though. He just wasn't sharing. It's very odd for soldiers to be having secret meetings while in uniform. It's possible they're foreign spies disguising themselves as soldiers. But I don't see what they would stand to gain from their actions. Yeah, I don't think it's that deep. It wouldn't shock me if they were still in uniform while off the clock because they were short on time. Is something bothering you, Elise? There is, but I'd like to get my thoughts in order a little more before sharing. Oh, alright then. All we got now is that something smells fishy. Lady Aria's instincts were absolutely onto something, yeah. It's too early to say for certain if any of this relates to C. But we should keep that at the back of our minds just in case. The investigation continues then. Yeah, let's keep our eyes peeled. Ooh, so much talking. So much blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Oh, Legend of Heroes. Never change. You're an excessive dialogue. Dryshall's Plaza.
That was so good! Alright, we can officially cross Dryshall's Plaza off the list. I'm ready to hit up the next spot.
There's no need to be in such a rush. How do you still have space in your stomach for more?
You insult me, Eustace. I need to try all the capital's mouth-watering morsels. I can't throw in the towel this early.
You need to sample them all without eating more than your body mass in one sitting.
Says you. I'm still growing. I gotta eat. Growing up has less to do with regular consumption and more to do with acting like an adult. Oh, hey guys.
Juices Albaria. Millium Orion.
Counter-argument to that, by the way. If you want me to start acting like an adult, then you've got to start treating me like it. How's a girl supposed to feel big without being called a big sister? Counter-argument to your counter-argument. That makes no sense. Yes, it does. Don't be mean.
I didn't expect you all to come this early. I see Elliot is already with you. Yeah, we just met up earlier. We're going around gathering info when we happened to see you here. Elise wanted to help us out too, so that's why she's here. I'll do my best not to trouble you. I don't think there's any chance of that. You'll be a fine help. If you need anything, just lean on me. Thank you, I will. I think anyone can tell Elise is going to be a more reliable asset than you here. Rude. Seeing them at a stall together takes me back to the summer festival. How was that only a few short months ago? It feels like so much longer. I can't imagine Juices saw what Rufus is doing. I can't imagine Juices saw what Rufus is doing coming either. It has to be weighing heavily on him. But at least he has Millium to help take his mind off it. Come on, give Big Sissy some love. Please remove yourself from around my neck. But we haven't seen each other in forever. It's barely been 2 weeks. That's 2 whole weeks. She whines, but she's not trying to escape. Yeah. This is how it always is with them now. Hey, do you want to try some gelato or ice cream from one of the stalls? I'll treat you. The milk ice cream is super rich and tasty. I'll pass. I need to leave room for lunch. You're never going to grow any bigger if you only eat the bare minimum, Tilly. I've gained another reg on you since our last update. At this rate, you're going to need hills to get anywhere close to my height. But then again, I am older, so maybe I've earned it. One ice cream cone, please, with 5 scoops. You only allow 3 scoop maximum? Then I'll take 3, but I appreciate it if you made them as big as possible. She really doesn't want to lose this thing they've got going, huh? At least they're bonding in their own way. Anyway, were you guys gathering intel or just on a date? We were just not standing idly. We were certainly not on a date. We've been looking into the flow of goods in the capital. That would explain why you were visiting multiple shops and stalls. What have you learned then? Well, it seems there's lots of groups buying stuff in bulk lately. All kinds of stuff too. food, ornaments. It's almost like they're getting ready for something. That is unusual. I could get panic buying in response to Crossbell's occupation, but lately implies before that. Yeah, the war's over and winter's still far off, so I can't be stocking up for the weather. Then why? The buyers themselves are suspicious sorts. When we started looking into them in detail, we discovered they were either startups or foreign. That, and they all appear to exist in name only. That only adds to the mystery. Oh, you already done with your ice cream? Wasn't it good? Well, yes, I have to admit that. We're not here to discuss ice cream. If the buyers exist in name only, could we be dealing with cases of fraud? Actually, no. The transactions are legitimate. The sellers received their money and the goods were dispatched. But the other significant mystery is that there's no record of where any of the goods ended up. The intelligence division has tried tracking some of these orders, but they just get forwarded all over the place before disappearing along with the other orders like this. They may have had better luck if they marked an order for the moment it's placed, but alas. Right, by the time they realize they're dealing with another one of these, the transaction's already long gone. So, do we think whoever's doing this has gathered all the stuff they need by now? Probably. It sounds as though we're dealing with some very skilled criminals. Perhaps the reborn Imperial Nation front is hoarding supplies. What is it? Nothing worthy of note. I was just wondering if it perhaps may lead to Crossbell's new Supreme Leader instead. Well, it could. True. I just cannot fathom why my brother would be so foolish. I thought he'd finally learned his lesson. It makes no sense to me either. I haven't known him for that long, even if we were both Ironbloods. But after we beat him in the Imperial Fortress, he seemed pretty much done. I think we were all under the same impression. Either way, speculating on what he's trying to do serves us no purpose in the now. Regardless of his reasons, I will be sure to right his wrongs as his brother. I'm sorry you're going through this, Jesus. Right now, our primary focus isn't him, but the missing prince and princess. That doesn't mean we can't afford to turn a blind eye to Crossbell, mind. I'm just not sure whether the crisis there and the disappearance are connected in any way. But whatever the answer is, when our focus inevitably turns on him, to him, you won't be alone in confronting him. So don't try running off alone, alright? Don't worry, I wouldn't dare. I'm well aware that there's only so much I can do alone. Good, because your friends are here to help you in times of need, and you definitely need us here. We're always here for you, Justice. Well then, should we get back to gathering information? It'll be wise. The more we can find, the better. And let's go. Me and the little bunny is ready to go. Indeed, we can't let the rest of Class 7 be the only ones working hard. I'll be here for whatever you need. Does everybody have to say something? Holy crap, man. No, not everybody has to say something. Yeah, these scripts are just nuts. Has it only been 6 months since the war ended? It feels like it's barely been 6 weeks. Now that Governor Regnitz is acting as Chancellor, the former Chancellor's dictator-like laws are all but gone. But just as we thought things were going to calm down, look what up and happens to Crossbell, shaking things up yet again. Artem's here, so let's split up into 2 even groups and play kickball. Whoever loses has got to stare down one of the soldiers for 10 seconds. Oh, well, here comes Class 7. We haven't seen you since we were all at Edel's Rest Lodge. Hello, it's good to see you both. Weren't you heading back to Northumbria when we last ran into you? That's right, and the train started up again right after the war ended, so we managed it. But there's been a whole lot of campaigning for independence there, especially with how Crossbell went. The situation's calmed down for now, but it's still more heated than it was ever before. So we came back to Erebonia thinking it'd be a bit safer and a good place to make a little mirror. We did make it quite a tidy sum during the summer festival, so I can't deny that played a part in our decision. But we also came to learn there are so many kinds of people here, like all of you and Edel. Thank you, although that does make me blush to hear. Unfortunately, it's hard to declare that Erebonia is calm at the moment. We figured that after Crossbell. But our son's made good friends here, so I think we're going to ride this wave after all. Either way, I imagine you're all going to end up as busy as you were during the war. So please stay safe. We'll both be praying for you. And the same for you. Do we have to talk to one of them? I don't think so, right? Okay, no.
The Emperor and Empress must be worried sick.
Princess Elfin has tried to put on a brave face at school, but deep down...
The sooner we can find them, the sooner everyone can rest easy.
Right. Let me know what I can do to help.
This area is just full of history, both good and bad. I remember getting really excited by the speech given here before the war. But the more I think back on how we all reacted, the more strange it seems. Why were we all so eager for war? During the lead-up to the war, I was fully convinced I could do anything to help my country. I sold all my family's belongings and donated my mirror to the state. Life is now difficult, to say the least. I don't know where I'd be without my friend here in Heimdallr. I'm not sure how long I'm going to get out of this. I'm not sure how I'm going to get out of this. Now that the IDF is no more, we of the Heimdallr military police are responsible for guarding the palace. Though that may well change once the process of reorganizing the army is complete. My wife and I are just itching to take pictures of the palace. The Imperial family has been under a lot of pressure lately. The Crown Prince's actions certainly haven't been helping. But the Emperor and Empress have been so sincere in addressing us with all that's been going on. Prince Oliver and Princess Alfin have been often seen touring the capital to learn how to better our lives, too. Their efforts have moved me so much that I just had to come and bask here in the palace's majesty. And have I basked? You bet I have. I feel more blessed just by standing here. This man is quite peculiar, but I'm certain hearing his kind words would make Her Highness so happy. Yeah, I wish he had less words. You added nothing. I'm sure Her Majesty must be so relieved now that the Emperor has a clean bill of health. Maybe even overjoyed after the royal wedding. A shame there was no parade, but I send the bride and groom my love. The Imperial family is the face of Erebonia, so as far as this gal's concerned, their good news is our good news. The Ashen Chevalier and Class 7. A pleasure as always. His Excellency Representative Regnitz has requested we give you our full cooperation. If there's anything we can do for you, please do not hesitate to ask. Afraid only authorized personnel may proceed at this point. I'd like to go in there. Well, you're supposed to help me. If I just ask. Bunch of lying liars that lie. Heimdallr, Vinkir Street. Both the Empress and Princess have looked much more cheerful since the Prince's marriage, and now he and Lady Shara are on their honeymoon. Knowing they're doing so well really puts a spring in my step. Uh-huh. I'm here to buy some new clothes for the trip I'm taking with my boyfriend. Now that things around town are back to normal, we figured now would be a good time to visit Ortis. The sun must really be bright out there, huh? I better make sure to bring lots of sunscreen with me. I must admit, it feels a little wrong to be out shopping while Crossbell is under siege and all. But at the same time, I've got to do something to keep my spirits up, or else I'll completely lose my mind. All of which is to say that sales at the Jurai branch are great. Nice, good work out there, Sepha. You mentioned something earlier about an independence movement, though. How did all that pan out? Things must have been pretty rowdy with protesters demonstrating in front of the shop and all that. It was fairly volatile for a while there. From what I understand, there have been attempts, even without the government's intervention, to de-escalate the situation. As a result, the instability is dissipating in an effort to gain the sympathy of the locals. Gotcha. Well, I'm glad to hear things aren't looking so hairy out there now. Got a feeling we have a certain someone to thank for tidying things up. But either way, we should count our blessings. I'm not sure I follow you. It's fine, don't worry about it. All that matters is that the jury branch is in good shape. Keep up the good work as manager there, Sepha. Thank you, I will, although it feels a little surreal to be called a manager these days. As far as I'm aware, Crow's in Jirai himself now. Howard must sense his hand in all that's going on, however minor. Sepha dropped by today to give a report on her storage branch in Jirai. At first she seemed concerned about whether she had what it takes to run the business as a manager, but judging by the way she's talking, it appears that those fears have been alleviated. Yep. Little side story for people following that whole thing with the merchants. Let's see, customize slot. Oh, these can all be upgraded. Well, that's an awful lot. Yeah, so many. I don't have Sepith for anything else. Wow, another big order from yet another client. I've been getting a lot of these lately. Maybe it's a sign that business is starting to pick up again. Oh, sorry, you probably don't want to hear about something like that. I was just thinking aloud to myself. I've had my hands full keeping up with big orders from multiple firms recently. It's been a relief. I was worried business was going to keep trending downward. But now things are looking up. Feels a bit strange, truth be told, but far be it for me to look a gift horse in the mouth. I mean, you're not supposed to look a gift horse in the mouth. That's actually a very bad thing to do. Well, if it isn't everyone from Thor's. If I remember correctly, he's Wayne's father. Hello, it's good to see you. Looks like you're patrolling the capital. Is everything okay? As you can see, things are peaceful as ever. Even the tourists have returned. There haven't been any big incidents as of late. Well, other than the Crossbell situation making front page news. Ah, yes, Instructor. Yeah, it doesn't seem like the military police have been informed of the situation with His Highness or C's proclamation. So everything really is being kept under wraps then. Thank you for speaking with us. If anything changes, please let us know. Of course. I assume this is part of your special ops. Good luck, everyone. Welcome. Have you already read the latest issue of the Imperial Chronicle? The former Governor General escaped from prison and appeared at the Crossbell signing ceremony, and the SSS was defeated by the Ebon Defense Force. I heard the cover story was supposed to be a special featurette on Crossbell's independence, but it all got revised. I just hope all this chaos doesn't lead to another war. Gosh, my big brother's always leaving me in charge of the store. He's talking about how great this is, but he's the only one who gets to skip out on work. You know what, though? I should just be grateful things are back to normal. I'm willing to indulge my brother's selfishness for a little longer. You really can't beat weather this nice. At the end of the day, all I really want is to run the store with my little sis and enjoy some peace and quiet. But with everything going on in Crossbell, I thought the thought of potentially being drafted again cast a bit of a shadow over it all. It'd be nice if things could just wrap themselves up before they get any worse.
Business as usual here, even with the prince gone MIA.
The information blackout will only last for so long. We need to find a lead soon.
Agreed. We'll need to give this place a thorough look.
Oh my god. I know there's somebody I have to talk to here, right? Is that Alan? Bridget? Hey, Rean. Fancy running into all of you here. It's been a while, hasn't it? Alan and I were just enjoying some quality time together between one of his missions. Sorry to interrupt, so does that mean the army has been keeping you busy? Pretty much. The armored divisions have been stretched thin due to being scaled back. I'm doing everything I can to reduce the load on General Craig and Lieutenant Colonel Nathart. I still owe them a lot after the war. That's why I volunteered to travel around the Empire to serve as a Panzer Soldat drill instructor and work on communication missions. The whole reason I'm in the capital today was to make a report. It's about something that supposedly affects all of the divisions. Seems a little shady to me, but we're covering all of our bases just to be safe. What causes you to find it suspicious? I don't think he's allowed to share that. I'm not, but I wouldn't be surprised if you guys end up finding out on your own. Don't be surprised if the Imperial Army reaches out to you when the time comes. Hearing that just makes me more worried about what they have you doing. Even though nobility has been stressed this year with many families reorganizing their territories, my family has been helping coordinate. Father's been so busy that I've had to help him, which means it's even harder for Alan and I to make time to see one another. It helps knowing that we will finally be able to hold our wedding once things calm down. No shit. I bet that's a motivator. I suppose it's about time you two tied the knot. Congrats again. Thanks, man. I finally feel like a man worthy of being by Bridget's side after leaving the war behind. I don't plan on letting that change between now and the big day. Oh, Alan. Based on what we've heard so far from Alan and Emily, the Armored Divisions and Air Force are both preparing for some sort of secret mission. Given the current situation in Erebonia, that must mean... Okay, we got all sorts of stuff here, but we're not going to buy because everything in this Legend of Heroes games is expensive as hell. Like, I can't believe the economies in the Legend of Heroes series. How can anybody afford anything in this game? I'm fumbling with all my menus. Why don't we stop it there? This is audap, watching The Legend of Heroes Trails into Reverie running on PlayStation 5. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.